pretty nice. I've never tried it before. Hopefully one day I could give it a try. Welcome. Yeah, no problem at all. Welcome. Hey, Eric, long time no see, Eric. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, Eric, did you see I reached like 10,000 fans already. Yay. Welcome in, you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type down below. Yeah, usually I start to do live stream at around 7:50 at night, so I just got started and you guys are in the right place at the right time. So congratulations, guys. And again, for all the new people here, my name's Gloria. Nice meeting you all. And if you guys have any question related to English, related to life abroad, related to, I don't know, university application, you guys can ask me. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. And always nice to meet a bunch of new people, and I feel super happy every single day because ever since I started to do live stream, I received so much support and love from you guys. You guys gave me amazing advice. I feel like I'm not really your teacher. It's like you guys are tutoring me as well because I'm new to Douyin. I started to do this live stream like regularly about like 24 days ago actually, and then now it's growing, and that's wonderful because the community is getting bigger and we will be able to talk with all kinds of people, you know, and how amazing is that? And then maybe you can talk to maybe 1,000 people at the same time. That sounds incredible, isn't it? So that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully you guys can join us and we can do this together. And again, if you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. So today, there are actually a few moms that messaged me. They're asking me, hey, Gloria, you talked a lot about, adults, right? How adult beginners can actually improve their English. What about kids? In a little bit, I will definitely share some of the tips with you guys for sure. Hey, yeah. I'm very energetic because I get to see you guys. That's why I feel really happy. So yeah. But yes, I am really positive and energetic. Usually I start my live stream at around 7:50 and then I end at around like 10 or 10:30-ish. Yeah. So for all the moms out there, don't worry. For kids who are under 12 years old, it is going to be super easy for them to acquire a second language, guys. So for them, it's not learning a language, but rather it's called second language acquisition. What does that mean? It means they don't have to, feel extremely painful learning about all these grammatical rules and memorizing words from A to Z. They are not going to remember the first word being like abandoned. No, they're not going to do that. So for kids who are under 6 years old, their main goal is to listen a lot, whether it's a cartoon or like TV programs, usually cartoon, right? And then they should read a lot as well. Reading is very important for kids. Once they enter school, there are some other books and textbooks that could guide them. I myself actually recommend the books produced by Cambridge, like Power Up and Think. I hope that's helpful. Yeah, so for kids, don't worry about them. But again, the right approach is very important. If you have more specific question related to kids, you can definitely follow me and then let me know. I actually have a few links that I can share with you guys. You guys can try it with your kids, see if they like it. Welcome in, you guys. And I was just talking about kids. And again, if you guys are adults, you guys have any question related to English learning, you guys can definitely ask me as well. The reason why I was telling you guys things related to kids was because a few moms or dads messaged me today and I was responding back to them. Yeah, kids can actually watch Peppa Pig, but it really depends on how old they are. If they're really young, maybe like 16 months, it could be a bit challenging for them. Start from like simple stuff. Yeah, I could slow down for a little bit. Thank you for the advice. This is actually not my normal speed. I'm already trying to slow down, but yeah, thank you for the advice. And again, for adults, it will be different. I always tell people that you should start from listening and speaking because these are instincts. Reading and writing are the things that we've done so much at school. That's why a lot of people feel like, oh my God, how come I've been learning English for 10 years and I still can't really talk, That's the reason, because you didn't really start with reading and from listening and speaking. That's, very, very important for sure. Welcome in, you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type down below. I'm gonna drink some water and then you guys type your question down below, okay? Thank you so much. Oh, I'm not gonna ignore you guys. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm not wearing contact lens. I have to like go through the comment section. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna drink some water and I'm gonna go through the things. And if I missed your comments, please retype that. I'm not gonna ignore anyone, okay? No. Yes, I'm Chinese, 100% Chinese, born and raised in China. I went to Canada when I was 16, yeah, for high school. No problem at all, Tom. If you come here more often, you will be. So who am I? Benjamin, I remember you. Hey, thank you for the heart and you joined the fan group. Thank you so much. Thank you. No problem at all. And again, the reason why I speak mostly English in this channel is because I actually want to create an environment for you guys. You can practice your listening, you can come here, as often as you can. That would be great. So that's why I mostly speak English, a little bit like Mandarin maybe. I don't speak Cantonese, so a little bit Mandarin. Yes, for now, I do have a fixated live stream time. So usually during lunchtime, I start from 12:12. I picked that number on purpose. I like the number 12:12, double 12. And then at night, I usually start at 7:50. 星期八, that's a great question. Maybe that's like, I don't know, that's like a Sunday plus. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. My name is Gloria for all the new people here. Nice meeting you all. So I'm a teacher and I'm also speaking examiner for Cambridge tests. Even though a lot of people might think, you look very young. But the thing is, I've been working for a long time and I am a teacher. Yes. And I'm a speaking examiner for Cambridge tests like KT, PT, FCE, and CAE. And so nice seeing you guys. Thank you so much for all the support and fan sign. Thank you. Again, type your question down below. I'm more than happy to answer any of the questions that you guys might have. Yeah. Change could cause I changed my nickname. Oh, I changed your name. What was your original name? Yeah, I remember all the people who followed me and actually chat with me regularly. I remember all your IDs. But if you change your name, I might not be able to recognize you. But again, welcome in, you guys. 欢迎大家. I feel so happy every day because I get to meet with you guys and, don't give me, kind of forward me new people every single day. So again, my pleasure. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome. My name's Gloria. And maybe a little bit about myself. So I did move to Canada when I was 16. So I was there for high school. And then obviously I applied for a bunch of universities in Canada. So naturally I, applied for those universities and I got so many offers. Eventually, I decided to go to U of T. And you guys can guess what was my major back at university. Can you guys guess? What did I study back in uni? A lot of people get it wrong for the first time. And actually, I would say 99% of people get it wrong for the first time. What did I study back at the University of Toronto? Can you guys guess? A hint for you guys, okay? A lot of people say, oh, did you study English? I did not study English. For all the new friends here, can you guys guess what I studied? Because all my old friends know, right? All my old friends know what I studied. Hey, welcome in, welcome. If you don't understand, you can stay, right? And then you can practice your listening. That's why we created this channel. Yeah, I mainly live in Shanghai. Yeah. Civil engineering, art. No, keep guessing. You guys get it wrong. Literature? No, not literature. Welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type down below. Pharmacy, you're very close actually. So U of T actually has one of the best life science program. So I did study life science. And under life science, there's so many different majors you can choose. And I chose biology. So biology was my major. So I didn't really study any art program. Biology was my major. So I had to work really hard in order to graduate. For sure. Yeah, there are tons of things I need to memorize and obviously understand as well. So yeah, and at my university, it's also kind of like a requirement for you to study a second major. So again, I study a second major that is environmental studies. When I come back to China, people tell me, oh, why did you just study those two majors? You won't be able to find a job. And I don't think so, okay? I don't think so, because I think biology is pretty awesome. Same with environmental studies, even though I wouldn't call myself an environmentalist. Okay, I try to speak slowly already, okay? Again, if you come back more often, you'll realize you can understand more things, you know? I was just talking about my university, I was talking about major, and thank you so much for listening. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to tap down below. No, I'm not from 药科大, I'm from University of Toronto. That was my alma mater. 这是我的母校。Welcome, welcome. I don't really know how to do like British accent, but maybe if I hold this, I can say bo. That's something I would say. Not very good at doing like British accent because I used to live in Canada, so that's why a lot of people say, "Oh, Gloria, you have an American accent." I was like, yeah. And another reason is that back then I really liked to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians or all the American TV shows when I was younger. Yeah, you know, I used to watch Hannah Montana, and you know, I think the other one, I don't remember the full name of the show, but it was about like the wizard family. It was really fun. Yeah, welcome, welcome. 才几个娃? That's a very interesting question. I am not married, okay? I'm not married. Yeah, no problem at all. Welcome in, you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to tap down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys have. Yeah. What do you do for a living now? That's a great question. I just kind of introduced myself. So, I'm an English teacher. I teach KT, PT, FCE, so like mainly teach kids. But at the same time, I also teach IELTS speaking part. So people who take IELTS are generally older, like international school students, like high school students or university students. And I'm also currently teaching some CEOs in Shanghai. And there's some famous people I'm also like teaching them as well. I can't really mention their name, but maybe later you'll find out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But other than that, I'm also a speaking examiner. Yeah. I'm a speaking examiner for Cambridge tests like KT, PT, and FCE. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. 欢迎何老师. Welcome, welcome. 欢迎大家. I'm so happy that I get to see you guys tonight. 大家可不可以给老师点点关注，点点赞赞? If you can give me a 粉丝灯牌, that would be even better. Thank you so much. Yeah. Again, if you guys have any question related to English learning or, I don't know, schools abroad or my life in Canada, life in Sydney, you guys can ask me. Because I didn't just stay in Canada. I also went to Australia for my master's program. So I'm like a 资深的留子, very experienced international student. So if you guys are curious about the life abroad, you guys can definitely ask me. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's always nice that I get to meet with a bunch of amazing people every day. Hey, for G3 studying English, like grade 3, for grade 3 students, they're very young. I guess one thing, oh, thank you. Oh, that's a beautiful vase. Thank you so much. Yeah, for grade 3 student or for younger students, for students who are under 12 years old, it's very important that they read, they listen, they speak, and they write, okay? 4 things together, improve their abilities. And if you have kids under 12 years old, you can definitely click subscribe. I have a gift for you guys. I'll ask my assistant to send that gift to you guys. You guys can try it out with your kids. Yeah, it's something related to reading, but you know, there are a lot of popular books like RAZ or 牛津树, right? A lot of parents might know. However, these are not enough. I have a better thing I can recommend you guys. You guys can click subscribe and follow, and then I'll ask my assistant to send that to you guys. But you have to message me and let me know, okay? No problem. Welcome, welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. And again, for those of you who asked me how to improve your spoken English, I think one of the things you can definitely do is to speak as much as you can. Be confident in expressing yourself. And also, come to my channel more often because you can actually immerse yourself in the environment. And immersion is actually extremely important. A lot of people are saying that, oh, but you had the opportunity to study abroad. I didn't, right? I'm not sure like if I have an environment here in China. Yes, you do. I'm going to teach you how to create an environment here in China. It's 2025. There are tons of free resources online. You can actually immerse yourself in the language for sure. Okay, I'm gonna slow down for a little bit. This is actually not my normal speed. All my old friends know if I can reach 15,000 followers today, I will rap for you guys because I can speak really fast. Even though I'm not a rapper, but I could try for sure. Yeah. Hi, welcome. Sorry, like from this distance, right? I'm nearsighted. I'm not wearing my contact lens. Sometimes it's a bit hard for me to read. I'll just have to move closer to the screen. No problem at all. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for following. It's always nice to see you guys. Witnessing 15K, right? 15,000. Again, thank you for subscribing. If we can get 15,000 today, I'll definitely practice how to rap, like do rap god for you guys tomorrow. I'll practice for sure. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. If you really want to learn English, it won't be that hard. Just practice a lot. That's very important. And you can even talk to yourself sometimes. And for all those people who are like, oh, 老师我哑巴英语, what do I do with that? It's actually not that hard. For those people who are afraid of opening your mouth, one thing I definitely suggest you guys do is shadowing. So you can shadow people. You can find a person you like, whether it's an influencer or an anchor or anyone you like. It might be a movie star. Doesn't matter who you like. You follow that person. You repeat after the person. You imitate their pronunciation. You imitate their accent. Once you get used to speaking English, then you can start creating sentences and words on your own. Okay, that will be a lot easier for sure. And obviously, again, you need to have some foundations first, or lay the good foundation. So with the basic vocabulary, you do have to know them. And I would say most people are not just like beginners, because when you graduated from elementary school, you at least have like 5 to 1,000 words. It's just that you didn't really activate the words in your head. So once you start activating them, you will understand. So that's why a lot of people are saying that, yeah, I don't really understand everything you say. No problem at all. It's just that it's gonna take time for you to activate everything you know, right? You just have to wait for a little bit. I'm doing great. Nice meeting you all. Thank you so much. And keep typing out the question. I'll definitely answer them one by one for sure. Thank you so much. I'm a speaking examiner for Cambridge tests, like KTPT for sure. I usually start to do live stream at around 7:50 at night, and usually during lunchtime as well, 12:12. So those are the time. I'm gonna put a sticker up later. Yeah, it's just that I'm new to Douyin, so I don't really know how to put these different things on. Yeah, so for now, I just I'll tell you guys verbally. Hope you can remember. Thank you so much for all the support. And if you guys can click follow and then give me a 粉丝灯牌, that'll be even better. Thank you so much. Wow, if you can't understand everything, that means your listening is really good. So listening and speaking, they go hand in hand, okay? It's very important that you don't just listen, also try to speak, okay? Thank you so much. Welcome. 谢谢. Thank you for the sign. I love it. Thank you so much. And I remember all my friends, because people who have followed me, I'm not a big influencer, but if I can see you guys, interact with me all the time, I'll definitely remember ID. Thank you so much. Love from Gloria as well. Again, my name is Gloria. Nice meeting you all. Thank you so much. Yeah. No problem at all. Yeah, I already slowed down because usually when I speak, I can speak really, really fast. Yeah, again, welcome in, you guys. If you have a question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer the questions that you guys might have. And thank you so much. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, 这叫磨耳朵啊，对不对? I'm just trying to converse with you guys and talk in very simple terms. I'm sure if you come back more often, you will definitely be able to understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know. If you're not used to this kind of speed, you might feel like I'm trying to speak too fast. I'm not trying to flex. This is like kind of like my normal speed. It's actually slower than my normal speed. Oh, thank you so much for the rose. I like it. I like roses. And I was talking about like that yesterday, how like it's gonna be Valentine's Day, like Chinese Valentine's Day on Friday, right? But unfortunately, I will still have to do, well, not unfortunately, but I'm like single right now, so that's why I will still do a live stream that night. I'm not sure how many people will come, but I guess that all the people who come to the channel are single. Otherwise, you wouldn't have time to watch my channel. But yeah, welcome. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys have. Again, if you like our channel, remember to follow, and I have 2 group chats on my homepage. You can check it out, and we we will share important or useful stuff with you guys, and feel free to join us and be part of this community. And again, if you like our channel, you can also forward this channel to your friends and we can learn together. Let's be friends. 你好, welcome. My name's Gloria. Nice meeting you all. I hope you guys are doing great today. Welcome. Yeah. Really, right? Yeah, if you listen to like the listening test, you'll feel like they speak super slow, right? But with the IELTS test, I think the speed is kind of normal for sure. Welcome. Yeah, you guys can achieve this kind of fluency by doing, immersion, immerse yourself in the environment, practice, by doing a lot of input, listening, and obviously reading can also help as well. IELTS is pretty hard, especially for the speaking part. If you think it's easy, that means you're pretty awesome. If you can get a band 7 for your speaking part, I can tell you guys, you're already top 20% in our country. Yeah, you're already doing an awesome job. Thank you so much again for following. My name's Gloria, and for all the new people and the people who are watching outside, my name's Gloria. Nice meeting you all. I just started to do this channel and started to become a live streamer about roughly a month ago, and I'm new to this channel. Welcome you guys. 欢迎大家. That's why you guys see that I don't really have a bunch of followers, right? I don't have 1 million followers yet. But if you guys become my friends now, I'll definitely remember you. And if you need anything, if you have any question, I'll be really happy to answer all of them for you guys. And thank you for the little heart. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Exactly. When you come back and you'll hear like similar things, you'll be like, oh, I can actually understand a lot of things now. That would be a good start, guys, right? The reason why we want to learn English as a tool, right? It's a communication tool. If you understand me, maybe you can start saying things on your own. Thank you so much for the little sign. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel so happy today. I know it's Monday, but usually Monday isn't my favorite day. And I felt like Monday is usually very slow. But today, oh my god, I get to see you guys. That actually excites me for sure. My heart is like beating so fast right now because I get to see you guys. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, having an environment and listen a lot, do a lot of input can definitely help you for sure. Yeah. No problem at all. Welcome. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. Yes. And some people were asking me, what did I get for my IELTS? I got 8.5 for my speaking part, meaning that, so 8.5 and 9, they're like a native speaker level. So if there are any tips that you guys want me to share with you, I can definitely share some tips with you guys as well. Yeah, I do teach a lot of IELTS speaking students. I think one thing that's really important is that for these students, you have to practice a lot. And we have question bank for each season. If you guys are also going to take the IELTS test, you can find me. I can share the question bank with you guys. And in the upcoming September, the question bank is gonna change for a little bit, and I'll keep you guys updated for sure. And thank you so much for the little sign. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, again, another reason I feel extremely happy today is because I want to go back to Shanghai tomorrow. And I'll meet with some of my friends. I'll get my nails done as well. Like, my nails growing extremely long. I need to do manicure. Yeah, and my hair is very long as well. I need to cut it shorter, a bit shorter, but not too short. Yeah. Where do you get that? Oh, you can just follow me and then you can message me. And if you're smart enough, you can actually find my contact information on the homepage. Okay. For all the people who want to want to get question bank, just follow me and message me. Yeah, my assistant will send that to you guys. Okay, no problem at all. And for kids who are under 12 years old, or if you have kids under 12 years old, no problem at all. Find me. I'll help you for sure. Yeah. Passing IELTS, right? It's actually not that hard. But remember, it's a test. So other than having the ability to take the test, it's also important you know some of the strategies or some of the techniques in passing the test for sure, especially for the speaking part. Because usually the lowest mark will be in speaking and writing. So the output part. Right. And with speaking, obviously you need to practice speaking a lot. Yeah. And familiarize yourself with the question bank. So you actually kind of know the question before the test. So that would be really, really helpful for sure. Right. Welcome. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. Seriously, where do you get that? Exactly. Follow me and then message me. Okay. That's it. I answered the question already. Hey, what's your question? Can you retype it? Sorry, it's going up really fast. I can't really read all the comments at once. And I'm kind of nearsighted. I can't really see everything very clearly. Yeah. Welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. And I apologize if I missed your question. You can ask me again. I'll definitely answer that. What 7 you say? Whole lot of beauty. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, welcome, you guys. If you guys have any question, again, type down below. If I missed your question, I apologize. I am not wearing my contact lens. 老师近视, I'm actually nearsighted. So from this distance from my phone, I can't read everything very clearly. So that's why I need to like lean towards the screen and then read it. Yeah. So again, feel free to type the question again. And sorry if I didn't really get your question. Yeah, no problem at all. Welcome. And do you guys know I have a very famous hater in my channel, but he doesn't really come every day. Like yesterday he didn't come, but normally he would come. Yeah. We're just chatting. I'm not selling anything to you guys. We're just chatting. I just want to create an environment for you guys. And right now I do live stream regularly because I want to grow up this channel for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Inian. Inian is one of my best friends on this platform. And I feel super grateful that you guys are still here every single day. You guys are being super supportive. When I see you guys, I know, oh my God, yeah, it's a good day again. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I like your accent. Thank you so much. A lot of people are saying things about my accent, but the thing is, I do have good pronunciation because I know how to pronounce each word correctly and I know how to connect the different words in a sentence. And these are not like too hard to do, okay? And a lot of people feel like, oh, I have Chinese accent. It's mainly because you didn't really study the IPA well, you know? Like 音标, this is kind of important. 比如说, a lot of people pronounce this as in these or this, these. You know, they pronounce it wrong. That's why it sounds a bit off. So with the right kind of pronunciation, doesn't matter what kind of accent you have, you will still sound amazing. And with a lot more practice, you will be able to speak fluently for sure. 音标要学的，音标和如果你是小朋友的话，字拼也可以学一学。That would be really important. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you so much. You like the first one? Of course, yeah, of course. Because the second one is wrong. 你可以说慢一点. I'm already trying to slow down. You should get used to this, okay? You should get used to this. Because once you get used to listening to me, you'll feel like all the people or all the listening tests, they speak pretty slow. Yeah, if you can get used to this, right? That's why I'm here every day to help you guys practice. Yeah, welcome you guys. I'm so happy to see every one of you tonight. Yeah, and again, for all the new people here, my name's Gloria. I'm an English teacher. I'm also a speaking examiner for Cambridge tests as well. And I did study abroad for a long time. I went to Canada when I was 16 and I finished my high school and my bachelor's degree there. Later on, I moved to somewhere warm, which is Sydney. That's in Southern Hemisphere, right? And then I was there for my master's program. So I did study abroad and live abroad for a long time. So I mostly lived in 3 different countries. That would be China, Canada, and Australia. And a lot of people are asking me, oh, so which country do you prefer? Well, for now, I definitely prefer living at home, you know, in China. And then other than that, I like Toronto a lot as well. I just really love the weather in Sydney. What major did you study? Oh, can you guys guess what my major was? I know some people know this already, but we still have new people in the chat room. For all the new people, can you guys type down below? What was my major? Because 99% of people actually got it wrong. Oh, I guess it's an American accent, not British accent for sure. Yeah. Do you guys know? Can you guys type it out? What was my major? And then you guys can guess. Yeah. We play this guessing game every single day. But like, you will see 99% of people got it wrong for the first time. You see, people are typing out business, economics. Your major is related to computer. No, not comp sci, but I did study how to code for my master's program. Business English. No, I did not study English when I was in Canada. No. If you want to improve your spoken English, I'll tell you in a little bit. Stay for a little bit. Engineering. Yeah, I'll follow you. Thank you so much. Do you speak Chinese? Of course. I'm Chinese. That's why I speak Chinese. I speak Mandarin only. IT. See? Okay, smart. Smart, you guys. So I can give you guys a hint. So I did study STEM major, science, technology, mathematics, and engineering. And I'm gonna reveal my major now. Guys, ready? I did not study art. 老师是理科生。So when I went to U of T, I actually applied for life science. That's a big program, right? Under life science, there are so many other programs like biochemistry, biology, chemistry, or pharmacy, and stuff like that. And I chose biology. Biology. I really enjoy learning biology. And when I was in high school, I chose like biology, chemistry, and also physics. There were a lot of science courses. Yeah, STEM courses. Yeah, 生物. I did study biology. Yes. 而且我是荣誉毕业. Yes. So I did study biology for my bachelor's degree, and also had another major for sure. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome, you guys. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. Yeah, biology was my major, and I study a lot of things like molecular biology, so I learned things related to cells and like things related to immunity, immune system, and nutrition, and then a little bit of psychology, but not really. I didn't really choose a lot of psychology courses. And then there's neuroscience, and then physiology, and all these different things, a lot of things, even though I don't remember like all the things I learned in the past. But however, if I want to pick it up again, it will be pretty fast. The reason why I didn't really continue to like pursue further study in biology, it's not because it's not an amazing major, but rather I realized I'm actually really lazy. If I study biology, then I will have to like do labs very often, but I hate going to the labs all the time. Yeah, right? Yeah, no problem at all. If you're interested in the English courses, just follow me and then message me, okay? And if you guys are smart enough, you can actually find my contact information on my homepage as well. Yeah. The people? Is that what you're trying to ask me? Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the questions that you guys asked. Oh, you like my smile? Thank you so much. Look like an artistic person. Oh, thank you. No, I didn't study art. But yeah. And my sister also majored in pharmacy. Oh, that's really cool. She's really smart then. She's really, really smart. Oh, I graduated from like my master's program already. I graduated already. I've been working for many years. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. I was just telling people on like Friday, I'll still do live stream because, it's our like Chinese Valentine's Day, 七夕, right? But I don't have a date, so I'll stay at home. I'll definitely talk to you guys. You guys will be my date. I don't know. I really started to love this live streaming thing because I can find so many people and talk with so many people at the same time. Yeah. What do I do? Oh no. I don't do things that's too related to biology. I teach IELTS and I teach like KTPT. I'm a speaking examiner now. Yeah, for a Cambridge test. I date with all of you guys who come to my live stream on Friday. Because if you don't have a date, welcome to join our channel, and we can, I don't know, maybe you can do like a speed dating kind of thing, like a var. If you guys are interested. What's my name? My name's Gloria. No, single dog. We don't call people single dog, okay? If you're single, you're like a 单身贵族, you're royal, okay? Welcome, you guys. 欢迎大家. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. Remember to follow me. If I can hit like 15,000 followers today, I will definitely rap for you guys. I don't think I have 15,000 followers right now, right? How many followers do I have right now? Can you guys see? 100 days. Yeah. Exactly. Don't expect magic, basically. You still have to put in a lot of hard work, even though I do tell you guys with like 3 to 6 months you will be able to converse, and then if you learn all the different scenarios, you can actually start talking, no problem at all. But if you want to reach the kind of level that you feel like it's something that you can brag about, even though, oh, my English is like pretty good, I speak fluent English, you still have to work a bit harder. Try to give yourself a lot of input, and then try to speak as much as you can. The magic is in the work that you're trying to avoid. So just like me, when I started this channel, when I started to do live stream, I think I had only about like 2,000 or 1,000 like followers. But I try to grow my channel and I put in the hard work and I do live stream every single day. I did not miss one day, you know, starting from August 1st-ish, I think. And then now it's working, yeah. That's why you guys can see me. That's why Douyin is willing to give me some traffic, not a lot. I do wish they can give me more traffic. Douyin, did you hear that, please? And thank you so much. Can you guys please click follow and subscribe? I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Good at slangs. I did conclude a document if you're interested. I concluded like 100 most frequently used slang words nowadays, and then you can ask my assistant to send it to you. Just follow me and then ask her. Yeah. Is watching next to me. Oh, perfect. Hey, he's only 6 months old. That's really cool. Yeah, 他是最好的磨耳朵的时候. Let's talk together. 谢谢冷冷. Thank you so much. What is that? I don't really know what that is. Oh, 结缘. Oh, interesting. It's a knot, right? Okay, Friday we'll deliver. Yeah, I'm gonna rap for you guys. I picked a song called Rap God, if you guys know. No problem at all, Jiangling. Of course I remember you. You're like one of my best friends on this internet. Oh, a lot of people ask me that question. Yes, I did study abroad for a long time. Again, I was in Canada for like more than 7 years actually. I was there for high school and then university. Later on I went to Australia, and that's how a lot of people ask me, how come your accent is not affected by Australians? You know, Aussie accent is kind of funny. I guess it's because when I was younger, I always watched like American TV shows. Even when I was in like Australia, I still watch American shows more often. So that's why I guess that's the reason. Another reason why I get like American accent rather than Australian accent. Welcome in, you guys. My name's Gloria. Nice meeting you all. And yeah, it's my pleasure to talk to you guys today. As you guys can probably see, I'm not even a very famous influencer, right? But I try to grow my channel, and I hope you guys can actually join us to make the community better, make the community great. We can help each other out. Yeah. How did you learn English? There are a few tips that I did share with you guys. I think step number 1 is definitely knowing that English is not a subject. It's a tool. It's a language, right, that allows you to actually converse or communicate with other people. And second step is be confident. You are learning, you are listening, you are speaking a second language. If you make mistakes, it's totally fine. Do not try to be a perfectionist, because nobody can be perfect, right? No one can be. Even native speakers, they make a lot of grammatical mistakes as well. That's no problem at all, especially for beginners. But one thing that's kind of important is to get feedback. That's why you need your teacher to guide you properly. That's also very important. Other than that, third thing, always start from listening and speaking. The reason why today a lot of people come to me and say that, oh, I'm so like 哑巴英语. I don't really know how to say things even though I can read stuff and write stuff. That's not what we want, right? If you want to impress others by saying, hey, my English is like pretty good, you know? Do you want to hear me? You would never say, hey, my English is pretty good. Do you want to see me write? Of course, you're not going to do that. But that's not the purpose. The thing is, if you start from listening and speaking, those are actually your instincts. Just remember how you learn your mother tongue, how you learn Chinese. It's you were listening to your parents, your relatives talk, and then one day you started to talk simple things and then more complicated things, right? That's how you learn your Mandarin, right? You can do it. You can do the same thing for English as well. So that would be better for sure. Yeah. I hope that's helpful. And again, later on, once you know some of the basic stuff, you should keep listening, watching, reading English contents. But what kind of content do we pick? I actually don't like to give people very specific recommendations in terms of TV shows. I always tell you guys, find something you like. Because interest is always your best teacher. Yeah, moving forward, find things you love. Keep watching, keep practicing. Be consistent, okay? So that's really important. And obviously, cultivate your English thinking. There are a lot of tips I can give you guys. I'm trying to conclude a document that, to conclude all the questions that, the frequently asked questions and give you guys like proper answers. I'm still working on it. And thank you so much. Yeah, exactly. No problem at all. I know. Yeah, they're kind of strange. I don't know why. I wanted to like say goodnight to you guys, and I know some of you guys might want to reply back to me. So that's why I allow people to comment. And then I didn't realize that there would be people who like posting ads there. I thought it's like really strange. Like when I woke up in the morning, I checked the group message, right? I was like, what? Who's that? And then I kick him out, and then I muted everyone. I feel sorry, but then in case I see these kind of like strange people again, I muted you guys, but again, you guys can join my other chat for sure. Yeah. Welcome, you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. Yeah. It's because I pronounce everything correctly and clearly. My accent is relatively neutral. So with some foreigners, they might have a thicker accent. That could be one of the reasons. Second reason is what I'm talking about is very simple because we're just chatting, right? But if you're having some kind of like I don't know, deeper kind of conversations with people, obviously that includes more vocabulary and some of the concepts. That's why it's a little harder for you to understand some of the foreigners. But again, it really depends on the scenario. I'm not sure like what happened between you and the person, but I guess like usually that's what's happening. Yeah. Hey, this is an English live stream. That's why I started to speak English. I want to help you guys create an environment. So I mostly speak English. My zodiac sign? No, not 水瓶座. Keep guessing. Yeah, if you guys are interested. Because a lot of people are trying to guess like my zodiac sign. Again, 90% of people got it wrong. Yeah, but if you know zodiac sign a lot, you can actually tell my personality. I'm like quite typical that zodiac sign. Leo? I'm not a Leo. That's not lying. Leo. Yeah, I'm not Leo. 我不是狮子座. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. But I think my rising star is like Leo. Or my moon. Yeah. My sun is not Leo. Yeah, the moon is like Leo. Sheep. It's got Aries, right? You're super smart. Aries, not Libra. No. Aries. 我是白羊座. Not 巨蟹座. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Welcome in, you guys. I'm gonna drink some water. Keep typing the question. I'll definitely answer the questions for you guys. Where I'm from? I'm in Jiangsu right now. Double fish. 我不是双鱼座. Thank you so much. Welcome. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. You already 18? Of course. I graduated from university a long time ago. Yeah, and I even finished my master's program. Welcome, you guys. 欢迎大家. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. Can we reach 15,000 followers tonight? Do you guys think so? Click follow, and then you can give me 粉丝灯牌. That will be even better because that will help me reach 15,000 followers tonight. If I can do that, I can rap. How old are you? That's a great question. How old do you think I am? Can you type it out? And you guys can all guess how old I am. Rap, yeah. I was thinking about Rap God by Eminem, but then I'm still learning it. Yeah, because everyone try to like guess my age, but again, very little people get it right for the first time. 25, 27. No, the other day, I think it was yesterday, it was Sunday, a guy said that I'm 75. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be 80 tomorrow. And today maybe I'm 80. 35. You think I'm 35? No, I'm not 35. 47? No, I'm not 47, but good guesses. 22 every year. 29. No, keep guessing. 34, not 34. A hint I can give you guys, I'm not over 30, okay? I'm not over 30. For all those of you who guessed I'm over 30, you broke my heart. Thank you. You broke my heart. I'm not over 30. I'm not. Yeah. So the official answer would be I'm forever 21. So 21. Forever 21. That's my favorite age. So forever 21. My age freeze at 21. I did see some good guesses there. Yeah. Some of you guys got it wrong. Oh, you're 47 years old. Good for you. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome in, you guys. 53? Are you saying I'm 53? Whoa. That's, yeah. No problem. Again, if you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. Yeah, 100 times energetic. domestic people. What do you mean? I am pretty energetic, and I think the people around me are really energetic as well. Maybe you're really energetic. That's why you come to the live stream. Maybe you think that we are similar. We're like, oh, you're 89 years old? Wow. 89. Good for you. Good for your 76. Wow. That's really cool. I see I have a relatively mature fans. That's really cool. That's really cool. You're happy to see me? Thank you, Jason. Nice to see you again. I remember you. And thank you for the rose. I like the rose. I like roses, especially red rose. I do. I love red roses. And I like lilies. Those are my favorite flowers for sure. You're so cute. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for all the compliments. Yeah, welcome. How do you practice speaking? I think, again, if you want to get like a decent accent and pronunciation, always start from the basic things, okay? Pronounce every single word correctly. You definitely need to study IPA and know how to pronounce each of these things, like these kind of things. And then other than that, how to connect different words together in a sentence, these kind of basic rules are something you also need to learn as well. So start from like the fundamental stuff. Don't skip those, okay? These are going to help you build a good foundation. And later on, obviously, listen a lot. Try to speak as much as you can. If you're kind of scared, then you can start by shadowing people. Yeah. That will really work. You're 14? Oh, cool. You're still very young. And it's a perfect age for you to study a second language. I'm 60-something. Okay, that's cool. I'm 60-something. If I can look like this when I turn 60, I'll be, over the moon. Extremely happy. If you're interested in the courses, just click follow, and then you'll be able to find my contact information. And you can also send me a message directly. I'll respond back to you after the live stream for sure. Yeah. IPA 就是音标，国际音标。How long do I have to spend on speaking English? Chris, I think I've never spoke with you before, right? I guess like for beginners, if you want to start speaking, just like 3 to 6 months will do. And actually from the first lesson that I teach you, you will have to say things out loud for sure. 第一节课就要说话的。If you're talking about like speaking fluently, then with like the scenario that you're familiar with, like 6 months. But then with actually improving and be able to converse with anyone, I guess that will take a bit longer. It really depends on the person. I can't guarantee. Can you speak Chinese? Yes, I speak Mandarin. And all my old friends knows Mandarin is like 满大人, right? That's how you spell Mandarin. And I don't speak Cantonese. I can only understand a little bit. Cantonese is like 識聽唔識講，識聽少少，但係唔識講。I usually travel to Macau and Hong Kong. I go to Hong Kong more often for sure. IPA 不过时 No, IPA 和自然拼读 they go hand in hand 都很好。但 IPA 是必学的。If you don't study like 自然拼读 it's fine, but IPA 一定要学的。Yeah, it's very important. Oh, okay. No problem. Yeah. Don't speak quickly. Oh, I'm already slowing down. Yeah, I did study abroad for a long time. International student. I am. Yeah. 粤語少少啦。識聽唔識講。一點點。怎麼提高口語 Again, I was just talking about that. Welcome. I guess you're new here. Welcome. And don't forget to click follow, okay? Thank you so much. Again, what was my major? Okay, no problem. You're clever. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the compliment. I'm going to answer the questions. Again, with the speaking part, try to practice as much as possible and listen to a lot of things. And you can start by shadowing and then start to say things on your own. Sometimes you can even talk to yourself, guys. 有的时候你可以自己跟自己说话. That really helps as well. Yeah. An hour a day, that would be perfect. Yeah, that's a long time already. And if you come to my channel, you also practice your listening as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. My major? Yeah, I just answered that question already. For all the old friends in here, can you guys tell this person what my major was? Can you please kindly type out my major for this gentleman or this lady? How long do you speak English? I've been speaking English for a long time because I went to Canada when I was 16, right? And then right after that, I did have the environment. I had to talk in English every single day, basically. And then even though now I'm in China, I teach speaking part. So that's why I still converse with my students regularly. And right now, definitely on a daily basis because I'm opening up this channel and I talk to you guys in English mostly. Biology, yes. Biology is my major. I hope the person is still here. I answered your question. Yes, I studied biology. That was my major. Thank you for loving me. Love you back. Thank you so much. Yeah, you do need to, well, it's not that hard. It's not like math or physics, right? I guess biology is an easy science course, science program. How many languages do you know? I'm able to speak fluent Mandarin and then English, obviously. Only a few words in other languages like Japanese, Korean, Spanish, and French. Only a few words, like I mean it, like because when I go traveling there, I'll pick up a few sentences and words. Like in French, I know like oh la la, bonjour, merci, you know. And then in Spanish, I know gracias, uno, and then guapo. Guapo is a handsome guy. And then Japanese, I don't know much about like Japanese because when I travel to Japan, I usually speak English mostly, you know. And then Korean, I learned Korean from all the like K-drama that I used to watch. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not able to like converse in 5 different languages, only 2, but then I pick up a few words in different like languages for sure. Welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have any question, feel free to tap down below. I remember, yeah, look at this at the bottom of the page. Like every time I say like 欢迎大家, the AI assistant is gonna type out the words and then there's a subtitle. It's pretty cool. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. I did study like different majors though. For the person who asked me about major, I did study different kind of majors. I had like 4 different majors for my undergrad study and for my master's program. Yeah, no problem. Welcome. 欢迎大家 and thank you for the gifts. Can you guys please click follow? I don't think I could add a subtitle here. If I could, I would definitely do that. Spanish and French, I think it would be easier for Europeans to learn for sure. Because when I was in Spain, I actually met a tour guide who's able to speak 6 different languages, including Spanish and also French, sorry. Yes. No problem at all. Just remember to follow me and then we can talk together. You will be able to understand me for sure. Yeah. Again, if you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. I do live stream every single day. And the reason I started to do this is because I want to grow this channel and I want you guys to join our community and we can improve together. That's the purpose of this channel. Yeah. 翻译吗? Can someone be my translator if you want to? Like, any volunteer? 这感觉有点像在上课. Any volunteer? I remember when I first arrived in Canada, right? I did have translator by my side in some of my classes, but not all the classes. Yes. Spanish is actually a good language to study actually. If I want to study a 3rd language, I'll probably pick like French or Spanish for sure. Yeah. Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, just follow me and then we'll be able to see each other every single day for sure. Yeah, welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. And yeah, I do this every single day and I just enjoy chatting with you guys. Every time I see more people joining us, I get excited, you know. 照着读吧. 读什么呢? What kind of things should I read? Yeah, so that's why I ask you guys to ask questions and then I can definitely answer the questions that you guys might have. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, and I don't know, like being able to speak a different language isn't that fancy, okay? You guys can do this as well. This is not that hard. Yeah. Oh, thank you. CNRI, I remember you. You always say really kind words. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I do teach English. Are you still in school or already worked? I'm already working. I already graduated from university. Yeah. No. Marrying someone rich isn't really my goal. It's not. I want to live a happy life. And I think if I want money, if I need to become wealthy, I wanna do it my way, and I wanna do it myself for sure. How many hours a day do Americans work? I think just like 8 hours, around 8 hours. But it really depends on what company you work for. I guess for because I have a cousin who worked for private banking. 她是在那种银行工作. And then she also worked in private equity before. And then she had to work overtime for sure. Or investment banking. 她在国外做投行的话也是要 work overtime. 就是 I remember it was like during like COVID, my like aunt, my aunt, she had to like bring food by her door because she's always having like all different kinds of like meetings. 她总是在开会, so she's really busy every single day. So it really depends on the industry. But I guess most of the work you have like full-time job, like 8 hours a day for sure. Yeah. Welcome. If you guys have any question, feel free to tap down below. Can you love me? Yes, you can love me for sure. Thank you for loving me. Yeah. Yes. Oh, nothing too impressive. I'll thank my parents for sending me abroad for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I was living in Canada by myself for sure. Yeah, before I turned 18, I had a guardian who cooked for me and then take care of me for sure. But then after I turned 18, I started to take care of myself. But I was away from my parents when I was 16 for sure. Yeah. And my mom was there for a few months to keep me company, but later on she just like came back to China. Is working abroad way out? It depends on how you think about it. I don't know. Like it depends on the person. Me personally, I think I'm okay with like working in China, and I enjoy working here. And honestly, there's no I don't really have to have a fixated place, right, in order for me to work because I work remotely, right? 做饭的时候可以讲英语吗? You mean when I cook, do I speak English? I do not cook for starters. 我不喜欢做饭, so I pretty much never cook. If I live in Shanghai, my dad was suggesting me to get someone to cook for me. I was thinking about that. Yeah. But yeah, I don't cook. But yeah, I speak English with you guys, but with my friends in like Shanghai, we mostly speak Chinese unless they can't understand Chinese. Otherwise, we speak English. I didn't grow up in Canada. I was born and raised in China, and I went to all the different public schools here in China. I went to a public school for elementary school, and then same thing for my middle school. But I went to Canada for my high school for sure. Yeah. How to speak fluently, practice as much as you can, come to my channel more often, and open your mouth. 张开嘴巴 and then try to make mistakes, okay? And don't be afraid of making mistakes. Can you teach me? Yeah, I can teach you for sure. If you're interested in the courses, just follow me, and then you'll be able to find my contact information on the homepage, and you can also join our group chat for sure. And yeah, if you have a more specific question, message me and send me these words, and then I'll respond back to you. Yeah, I'm native Chinese. I'm Chinese. 换号了吗? 没有啊, I only have this one account. What are you talking about? I only have one account. Do I look like someone you know? Because a lot of times people come to my live stream and say like, oh, you look like the other live streamer. I was like, who? Send me the picture. I want to know. Native is like native speaker 就是本国人怎么说呢？就是当地人 native speaker。比如你是中国人，你讲 Chinese, you're a native speaker, if that makes sense. Welcome. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. 传播中文 you mean like on TikTok, right? I was thinking about that. I was thinking about shooting videos about Chinese culture and then post that on TikTok. However, for this month, I'm busy developing courses for beginner adults. 我在做成人英语的课 and it'll be up at the end of this month or early September. So that's why I've been super busy. I didn't really have a lot of time to shoot short videos, right? So that was actually one of the things I wanted to do for sure, to let more people know our Chinese culture. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For me, oh, that's a mole. Welcome, you guys. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys might have. And thank you so much for following. I'll go back to Shanghai tomorrow, so you guys will definitely see a different background. Foreigners, very open. Open in terms of what? Open in terms of treating relationships or or open-minded. I think they're just like us. I think they definitely prefer, or they do pay attention to themselves more, like individualism, if you will use the word individualism. Yeah, they pay attention to their own like feelings a lot, and yeah, they are pretty confident. And I would say that I think that's that's the main difference that I noticed. You know, there are a lot of CBCs in Canada, right? Canada-born Chinese. One thing, they're very different from like people like me. I was born and raised in mainland, right? I think one of the differences I noticed that they're extremely confident in expressing themselves, whether it's like thoughts or ideas in classes or after classes. That's one thing I did notice. I don't know why they're super confident, but me, I'm kind of confident as well. But they are, I don't know why. They're like most people that I met are really really confident for sure. Yeah, welcome you guys. If you guys have any question, feel free to tap down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys have. I guess it's cultural differences, but yeah, like most of them I met in high school. Doesn't matter like how they look like. They're always like willing to talk and to share ideas. They're not afraid of speaking up, actually. I remember one time, you know, in my business class in high school, a guy was, you know, all the teenagers, they're not, some of them are pretty naughty, you know, and then he was saying something that was a bit rude to a girl, and the girl immediately fight back in class. Not like fighting back, but then she kind of raised the problem to the teacher, and then we started to discuss that issue. She wanted him to apologize, and eventually, obviously, he did it wrong, and that's why he apologized in class. The girl, you know, she's not afraid. She's not afraid of anyone, and she is willing to like speak up when she hear words that she thought was a bit offensive to her, and I like that about her. Yeah. Even though we aren't really friends, but then when I see her do that, I know she's a great girl for sure. Yeah. Welcome. Where is the adult lessons? It'll be, you can follow me and then I will send it to the group chat. Yeah, I have 2 group chats. You can join the one that's still open. Yeah, I think one of them is still available. I think it's the second group chat. Yeah, and then once the course is out, I'll definitely notify you guys in the group chat. And thank you so much for following. Remember, I'll always be here for you. Doesn't matter when you come. If you come at night, I'll be here. I usually start at 7:50. And then during lunchtime, I start at 12:12. So yeah, I'll definitely be here for you. If you guys have a question, feel free to ask me or message me if you feel shy and you don't want to talk about it here. Yeah, no problem. And then join the group when my course is up. I'll definitely let you guys know. Yeah, and yeah, for all the beginners out there, no problem at all. I can help you guys to like actually start speaking. 上我的课是绝对不可能不说话的 It's impossible. 因为我会送你们一个30天的陪跑. My assistant and some of the other assisting teachers will force you to talk. I have worksheets for every single class. Worksheets, okay? I recorded about like 100 classes, 超过100节课，对。And then 我会陪跑大家1个月, and then every single day I'll have worksheets for you guys. And for the worksheets, I can't really show you guys, but then let me see. I have it on my laptop. So basically the worksheets has like 3 things in there. 4 to 5 things actually, not just 3 things. So with the basic vocabulary and then upgraded vocabulary, upgraded sentence structure, and then mini dialogues, and then also like you know, some practice rounds. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. It's like a lot of things. Yeah, worksheets. I send you guys worksheets every single day. So I'm gonna ask my teaching assistants to actually ask you guys to hand in homework. So practice is very important. So that's why I think that doesn't matter if I give you guys recorded lesson or live lesson, it's always important that you give me homework. I'm pretty strict. So yeah, the course will be, once the course is up, I'll let you guys know. Just join the group chat and then I'll notify you guys for sure. Yeah. How much is it? It's $4.99. Yeah. It's not out yet. You still have to wait for a little bit. Yeah. I'm not selling anything right now. Yeah. And it's different. We are putting a lot of energy and time in helping you guys, especially after classes. Because usually a lot of times, honestly, think about it. When you were in class, when you were a student, did you remember that in class you didn't really understand every single thing, right? So it's very important after class you start working, you know, trying to memorize what you learn in class and then try to do a lot of practice. That really works. 100多节课，对。$4.99. Yeah, it's not expensive, because usually if you ask me to do one-on-one lesson, that would be 4 digits per hour. Already 15K? Oh my god, thank you so much. I guess it's because they round up the number. Maybe I don't really have 15K right now. Maybe it's like 14,000 and like 300-ish. Yeah. Usually they round up the number for sure. Yeah. Oh, I do have classes. Oh, but it's not out yet. I have some other lessons that are already out, like IELTS or some other courses like KT, and some of the reading classes. I do have it. Yeah, and one-on-one lessons for sure. 我不画小黄车，因为 because I told you guys I want to practice speaking with you guys. I'm not here to like sell you courses. Yeah, but yeah, I hope we can practice together. 15000 yeah, thank you so much, but I think it's not like 15,000 yet. I think it's just like the system kind of round up the number. You know how like if you reach like 10,000 followers, if it's like 11000 or 11,000, usually if you have 10,000 and 550, you know, 500超过500的时候 they round up, and then that will be like 11000. So yeah, that's how it works. School, you can search up the IPA. 你可以看一下它的音标。Thank you so much. Yeah. If you have a question with the IPA, I can send it to you later. Okay. I think that will teach you better for sure. 四舍五入，对，他们会四舍五入。So sometimes when you see people have, 比如说他有13000, maybe this person like on his side or her side, she can actually see the specific followers, right? It might be like 125,000不对，不是12万，是12500多, and then they round up that number. So yeah, I still need your help. I still need your support, and thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. It's always nice to talk to you guys. How to practice English? That's a great question. I'm practicing English right now. So again, try to speak as much as you can and can practice together. Again, one thing that's really key for people to remember is that you need to start from listening and speaking. These are your instincts. A lot of people tell me, 我是哑巴英语，我是聋哑英语，我不会听，我不会说. It's not your fault. Because at school, your teacher taught you how to read, how to write mostly. You didn't really have a lot of opportunities to listen. You didn't really have a lot of opportunities to talk. So that's why I was telling you guys it's very, very important that we start with listening and speaking, just like when we were a baby, just like how we learned Chinese. Yeah, so that's why for beginner adult courses, I focus mainly on helping you guys listen and speak. So that's why with the worksheet that I just showed you guys, I asked you guys to read a lot and to actually say things very often. Record your voice for sure. Yeah. Hip hop. Oh, I'm gonna rap for you guys once I hit like actual 15,000. Yeah, right now I don't think I have like 15,000 because I just checked how many followers I get like in this stream. Not that many yet. I need more followers. Can you guys please follow? And then if you can give me a stimp, I'd have been better. Thank you so much. I think in that way, doing might give us more traffic right now. I feel like in the beginning the traffic was pretty good, but you know, and then doing, I don't know why, gave up on me. And then all the people went away. I'm not sure why. Really? I look like a friend of yours? That's great. I actually want to see your friend's picture if you can send it to me. Because the other day, a guy, or I think it's a guy, he came to my channel and he said that, oh, did you do live stream like in the morning or something? I was like, no, I didn't. He's like, however, I did see you. I was like, really? I didn't do it though. Can you send me a screenshot of the video that you saw? And then he gave me a picture of another girl. I guess we look alike then. Yeah. Welcome. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Welcome, you guys. If you guys have a question, feel free to down below. One-on-one lessons. It's not traffic but stream. Traffic from Douyin, right? Traffic from Douyin. How much is one-on-one lesson? So I have a team of teachers. If you want to take my course, it will at least be like 4-digit per hour. But for there are different. There's a range of there's yeah. It really depends on what kind of teacher you choose. I do have some other teachers on my team, and then some of them like hundreds of yuan. Yeah. And it's not that expensive, honestly, for one-on-one lesson. And all the teachers in my team, they're extremely experienced. Yeah. The most important of confidence for learning English. Yes, you have to be confident. And you know you are speaking a second language, you're trying to learn a second language. It's okay to make mistakes, you know. That's no problem at all. Welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I'm drink some water now, okay? Oh, thank you for the likes. SGA, I see you. Thank you so much. Did you guys have dinner yet? 大家吃完晚饭了吗? Did you guys have dinner yet? I had my dinner before I came. Yeah. I guess it's because I don't know. Like Douyin will give you more traffic in the beginning, and then later on it gradually like becomes like really slow. But no problem at all. It doesn't matter how many people are here. Just remember, I only had like 4 audience on the first day, right? No problem at all. Yeah, you have shrimp. Good for you. It's good protein. Yeah, it's good protein. Usually, like during like lunchtime, I have like shrimp. I like shrimp. I like eating shrimp for sure. Where are you from? Where you come from? Oh, I'm in Jiangsu right now. I'm in Jiangsu right now. Thank you so much. Thank you for that fan sign. Yeah, I think if you get a lot of followers and also a lot of like 粉丝灯牌, Douyin will give you more traffic the next day or on the same day. I think if I didn't like misunderstand that, some of the fans actually taught me that, right? I think it's really important that you get followers and then people stay in your channel. Yeah. Again, I still need more followers now. Oh, no expensive. You are excellent. Oh, for one-on-one lessons, actually. For one-on-one lessons. Oh, not 400. Not 400. Yeah, but I do have a teacher in my team who charge like around 400 per lesson, per like 1 hour. That's her hourly rate. What's your job? Oh, welcome. I guess you're a new friend here. I'm an English teacher. I teach IELTS speaking, and I also teach KTPT, and I also teach adults. So usually with adults, they're CEOs or they're managers in international companies. So I usually do one-on-one lessons with them. So these lessons are customized. It really depends on their goal. But I don't take that many one-on-one students. So that's why I still have a team of teachers who work with me. And I'm also a course developer. I'm currently developing courses for beginner adults. And other than that, I'm also a examiner for a speaking examiner for Cambridge tests like KTP, TFCE. That's me. Yeah, and welcome in. 欢迎你来我们直播间. How to learn more about classes of adult spoken? You mean like spoken English, right? For adults, beginner lessons. I think important thing for adults is that you should start using the language rather than just read and write, because machine AI can help you do that perfectly, right? So it's really important that you start with listening and speaking. Those are instincts, and I'll help you guys with that, and I'll also help you guys cultivate English thinking. That's another thing I think is really key. Very important, critical for everyone actually, because the reason why you wanted to always translate from English to Chinese and Chinese to English is because your teacher taught you in the wrong way. You always thought that if in order for you to learn an English word, you have to translate into Chinese. But think about it, no American learned English in that way, right? Why can't we learn it in a more natural way? So that's the thing I'm gonna teach you guys for sure. My course will be different from the courses other people have. I'll help you with your listening and speaking for sure, but at the same time, I'm going to teach you the right kind of strategy, the right kind of approach of learning, and then also tell you how to cultivate English thinking, and with a lot of practice. Obviously, with the beginner course, it can help you start speaking, right? But that's not the end of it. You still have to practice a lot and keep immerse yourself in the environment and keep practicing. Later on, you will become better for sure. Gloria 能一对一吗? Yeah, I do one-on-one lessons, but usually if you're an adult beginner, 你只是兴趣学习，我不建议你上我的一对一 because it is pretty expensive. Me personally, I charge like 我们都是4位数的课1个小时 but for the teacher in my team, 有几百的. Yeah, it really depends on the teacher. But yeah, I don't really do that many one-on-one lessons because I don't have that much time. But if you're urgent need, then yeah, sometimes I do that. 成人英语, yes, I do. The course will come up very, very soon. You just have to follow me. I have a group. 第2个群还是开的，你们可以去看我的 homepage. You guys can check out my homepage. You will be able to see it. Okay, just click in. Career? If you have any, I do. There's one section because I teach you guys words and sentence structure using different scenarios, right? 场景之中的呢，我会有职场相关的，比如说 how to do a self-introduction, how do you do small talk with your colleagues. All these different scenarios are actually included in the lesson for sure. Yeah, it's in there. But yeah, the like course details will be sent to you guys in the group chat. Just follow me and then I'll send that in the group for sure. Yeah. but it's not out yet. Where can I choose the class and teacher? Oh, just follow me. Yeah, and my assistant will send you the details that you need. Yeah, we only do online classes, okay? And most of the teachers in my team are pretty strict, but they're the true pros. Yes. He's my student. Yes. Welcome, you guys. If you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys have. Thank you so much. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome. Again, feel free to type out your question. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys have. Again, a lot of people are saying that, I'm like already 40, I'm already 60, I'm already like 35. Can I still learn the language really fast? Of course you can, for sure, you can. Especially with listening and speaking. It's just that sometimes you might be frustrated. You're like, how come I didn't really pronounce it right for the first time? It's okay. We'll teach you repeatedly. You can repeat and you can rewatch the lessons. Yeah, it will definitely get better. And we have kind of like a feedback loop, At the end of the class, we'll give you worksheets. And then you have to practice. You hand in homework and we give you feedback. We'll be there for you for at least like 30 days. How did you learn English? I obviously learned English like you guys when I was in China. And then I just went to like public school. Later on, I went to Canada for high school. I kind of had to use the language to talk with people. So at school, I did learn the language because I have to use it. And after school, I do like to watch a lot of TV shows, all kinds of programs, like variety show. Or I really say to you guys, I watch like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, right? Their family. That's why I pick up the Valley Girl accent. Yeah. Welcome, you guys. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. How old are you? And the average age of your team. Average age, the teacher in my team, they have more than 10 years of work experience already. Yeah. Me, you can guess how old I am. If you're interested, you can take a guess. A lot of people get it wrong for the first time. Find you having the little yellow pink shopping cart. I don't. 我没有小黄车. Like the course is not out yet. That's why I asked you guys to add me and then follow me, join the group. Yeah. 25. I'm not 25. I'm not over 30, but I am already experienced. I'm not just certified in China. I'm also certified internationally as well. I hold TEFL certificate that allows me to teach English worldwide. And another thing is that I'm also speaking examiner for Cambridge test as well. Yeah. 19? No, I already graduated from my master's program already, and thank you for that. I'm not 19. Again, if you guys are interested in talking, we will start chatting with you guys after 9:30. Yeah, we can connect and then we can talk directly. Usually we don't really have opportunities to do that during lunchtime, but at night I do talk with you guys directly. And so nice that I get to see you guys. What did you guys have for dinner today? I think I had, let me see, I had some veggie and then pork. Yeah, very similar to like my lunch. Yeah. Oh, I'm in China right now. Animation for study English. Yeah, you can watch anime. Yeah, anime really works. But it's just that they translate from like Japanese to English, right? I'm not 18, but forever 21. Thank you so much. 谢谢. Thank you so much for that. Some lessons available. Yeah. Trial lessons. Actually, I'll give you some for sure. Yeah, but I'm still recording the lesson. Yeah, if you're interested, just join the group and then I'll definitely have that for you guys for sure. Anime. Oh, you develop games? That's really cool. Yeah. I for the past 4 years I've been living in China. Yeah. I came back to China in 2021. Yeah, 2021. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type down below. And I mostly live in Shanghai. And then I lived in Shenzhen for a while. And then Nanjing. Yeah, mostly Shanghai. Yeah, I mostly stay in Shanghai. Welcome in, you guys. Feel free to type your question down below. I'm more than happy to answer the questions that you guys have. Usually Monday is like a bit slow. But yeah, I'm okay with Monday now because I get to see you guys. Yeah, like before when I was working for companies, I hate Mondays. Because I feel like, I don't know. Maybe if Monday changed its name to like Wednesday, I like it better. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you have to code, obviously there are some basic English words that you definitely have to learn, right? These are very, very important. But I guess a lot of times I just tell people that find something you're interested in. For example, if you enjoy playing games, you can play, I don't know, the games that are developed by foreigners, and then you can learn words from there. So anything would really help. It doesn't really matter where you learn your English from, but again, from native speakers. Because the other day I was talking to people, and then they were telling me that they actually pick up the language through like listening to all kinds of English songs. Yeah, you can definitely learn songs from learn English from the songs, whether it's rap songs or anything, from Taylor Swift, from any singer that you really like. Or if you love watching sports games, you can also watch English sports games, whether it's NBA or other kind of games or football games. You can definitely watch them. There will definitely be people who are talking about the game, and then you not only learn the jargon, but then also learn how they communicate with people. Obviously the the football players, they also accept interviews, and some of them speak English, right? Especially with the NBA players, they definitely speak English. I guess that would be really helpful. I always tell people to find things you're actually interested in. Interest is always your best teacher. Doesn't matter if you're learning a language or other things. That's something I firmly believe in. So that's why my course will never be boring. I really hate it when I see like really boring textbooks, or the things just like make it even harder for you to like remember. I think especially with learning languages, it can be a fun process. And that's why a lot of kids like my lessons, because I try to make it fun and interesting. That's how they would learn. And that's something that will motivate them to learn. I think one thing that I kept mentioning to you guys is that you guys need to be very consistent in practicing. And don't treat it as a difficult task, but rather something that you enjoy doing, or it's part of your daily routine and they don't feel painful at all. And just like me opening live stream every single day, I don't really care how many people there are in the live stream. Obviously, the more the better. But even if there aren't not that many people here, I still want to talk to you guys because I know I need to do this very consistently. And Douyin will know this, right? The algorithm knows. So yeah, and obviously you guys can give me a follow, and then yeah, that'll be even better for sure. Yeah. Yes, exactly. You can study with your son, with your daughter together, because they also need a role model. A lot of times parents come to me, they're like, 我的孩子不喜欢学英语. But the thing is, when you ask your son or daughter to study, you are like scrolling on TikTok, right? You guys can learn together, and that helps you as well, because the stuff kids learn are relatively simple, and then you can pick up simple things first, and then yeah, that would be a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Welcome. Yeah, if you come here more often, you will be able to understand me for sure. Yeah. No problem at all. Welcome in, you guys. 欢迎大家。加拿大街上lottery. I don't really know how much lottery costs though. 大奖多少钱? I'm not sure. Maybe like millions of dollars, or not billions, but millions of dollars for sure. Yeah. 肯定是上百万加币的. Yeah, but I don't think I've bought lotteries before in Canada though. Which country are you from? I'm from China. I'm Chinese. 我是中国人. Do I not look like Chinese? It's like when I study abroad, a lot of people mistaken me for Japanese or Korean, but I always say to them, no, I'm Chinese. 我是中国人. I'm Chinese. Yeah, again, exactly. If you are into anime, just like watch anime. Yeah, I know. A lot of times you feel like you understand, but you are not unable to express your thoughts and ideas, right? 其实有几个原因. First of all, you're not confident. I'm sure if you can understand me, it means that you know the word, but you're reluctant to talk because you don't really, say things very often. That's why you don't really have the confidence, right? Build up your confidence is very important. That's step number one. Second thing, other than building up your confidence, it's also very important that you start by shadowing. Because you're shy or you don't want to talk, start by imitating other people, their accent, their pronunciation. Maybe when you become better and when you're kind of used to this, and then you start to speak again. And thirdly, again, you still have to be brave and try to speak. Yeah, I'm not gonna blame you because your teacher at school, in public school especially, they didn't really give you a lot of chances to practice. That's why you feel like I'm kind of, I don't know if I should like practice or not, right? Yeah. Welcome. Oh, what are you guys talking about? Open source. 王者 Yeah, I used to learn code as well. Yeah, I learned Python when I was doing my master's program, but I learned I learned how to code because we had to like analyze or predict the housing price in the house price in Sydney. That was one of the assignment that we did using Python, and then also apply some of the models. Yeah, that was something that I did for my master's program. I actually changed it to a different major, so I definitely understand like how painful it is to learn something that's really boring because I wasn't really into statistics, but because I took big data and business as a major, I actually had to study statistics. That was a bit like challenging for me as well, but you know, I did put in a lot of hard work. I was really consistent. Basically, the first thing I wake up is to learn statistics, and I actually got a really good grade in the end. Welcome. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys have. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, statistics. Yes. 我学那个统计学。When I was in undergrad, I never studied 统计学。我从来没学过统计学。I failed my first test. 我第一个考试挂科了。I got like 40 something, 40多分。And then I was like, oh my god, I never got this kind of grades before, you know. And then I kept like studying every single day. 我每天一早上起来就开始学统计，一睁眼就开始，基本上吃个饭我就开始学统计了。And then eventually for my final exam, I got like full mark, like 基本上是满分这样状态。So 我不仅 pass 这个考试。而且我的总分好像是一个 high distinction， 应该超过85分了 on average. If you get high distinction, it's like over 85. Yeah. So hard work will definitely pay you back. Yeah. So same thing with like learning English. You can't expect yourself to be able to speak overnight. You can't expect yourself to, you know, take the shortcut. There's really no shortcut. A lot of hard work. However, if you have to learn it in the right approach, right? In the right way. That's really, really important. If you always just read and like write, that won't be helpful. That's for beginner adults, okay? For kids, you still have to read a lot for sure. What do you mean high section? Final exam, high distinction 叫 HD 就是你分比较好 HD high distinction. Awesome. Oh no, I just like if you work hard you will get there for sure. Nothing is that hard. I think most people have a very similar IQ. Our IQ level doesn't vary much, and especially with language learning, you don't have to be smart. You just have to work, you just have to listen, you just have to speak as much as you can, then you'll get there very, very fast. Yeah. It's not something that's too difficult. Everybody can do it. Yeah. Welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. Can I get more followers, please? Thank you so much. Again, if you guys can give me a 粉丝灯牌, that would be even better. I don't know. It seems like Monday morning. Where is everybody? Have you ever watched Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad. How come it sounds a bit familiar to me? Probably no. Yeah, I haven't been watching any like TV shows lately. Because recently I like started to watch some like long videos instead of like a series, like TV series or a movie. Sometimes I watch movies for sure. 多久能口语学成这样吗? Honestly, I have to tell you guys the truth, okay? My level it's slightly above average. Not that amazing. You guys can get here very, very fast, but you have to practice. See, I'm practicing every single day, right? You guys allow me to practice on this channel. That's why I become better every single day, right? You can't just listen to me. You have to study together with me, right? That's something that I do want to tell you guys. 谢谢丑小白. Thank you so much. I like the fan sign. Thank you. I wish I can rap for you guys. However, I don't know how to rap. I still have to learn. I can read a little, but I can't listen. Exactly. That's not your problem. It's what we studied back then in school, right? Our teacher only taught us how to read, and then we didn't really have a lot of opportunities to listen and speaking for sure. So that's why for adult beginner courses, I'll tell you guys, I'm going to focus on listening and reading. Okay. Later on when my course is up, I'll definitely give you guys like lessons on this channel, and we can learn together. You guys can experience good classes, you know, for free, and then you guys can know like what's the normal way of learning. It won't be that hard. Read a little. Where did you learn English? I learned English like you guys, you know, when I was in elementary school and middle school. I just went to public school. I didn't really take extra lessons, but I went to Canada when I was 16. That's why I had to use the language as a tool. Thank you so much, Yo-Yo. Hey, welcome. 欢迎大家. If you guys have a question, feel free to type down below. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join us. And yeah, later on, I think in like September, I'll definitely teach you guys. I'll find a time to teach you guys, but for nighttime, I'll still talk to you guys. I want to be able to answer the questions that you guys have and connect with you guys and talk together. That's the purpose of me opening up this channel. I want to build this is actually my goal. I want to grow this channel. I want to build a community where everyone is super supportive to you. You know, you don't feel lonely or anything, because in the group, there are people who will help you out, and no one's ever gonna judge your accent, judge your pronunciation. If they know something, they will teach you. If I know something, I can teach you. We can study and we can become a better person together, you know. And we don't just talk about English. We can talk about any other things that you guys are interested in, right? And I'll definitely recommend you guys different kinds of resources for you to study as well. And yeah, that's why during nighttime, I will only chat with you guys. Maybe later, like in the mornings, I will teach you guys for sure. I'll find a time to teach. I'll find time to actually talk to you guys. So if you guys have any more questions, you guys can always find me. I'm not the kind of live streamer who sell you courses and be like, okay, bye. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, you'll always be able to find me. How many years do you stay in Canada? I stayed in Canada more than 7 years for sure. Nobody's gonna judge your pronunciation. 你就说给你交多少钱的学会. No rush. Like it's not like you're able to learn it overnight, right? You still have to practice. You do have to practice, right? You do have to put in all the hard work. For my adult beginner lessons, is actually really cheap. 真的很便宜，对。Are you in Canada? I'm in China right now. Do you teach Chinese? Hey, I don't teach Chinese. Sorry. Yeah, but I do speak Chinese, and all the people here, we all speak Chinese. 不要那么着急. I'm not in a rush. It's just that I speak quite fast. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do speak really fast. 口语. No, when I first went to Canada, I got like IELTS band. I got band 7 for my IELTS. 我雅思是7分，在我高中的时候。Yeah. 怎么在现实找到一个女朋友? Okay. You just have to be a decent person. You attract decent people then, you know. No rush. I'm not rushing. It's just that when I get excited, I talk fast. Okay, I can slow down for a little bit. Yeah. What city of China? I'm gonna go back to Shanghai tomorrow. 我明天回上海了. Yeah. Rush is like 他们觉得我太快了，不要急，不要着急。Yeah, I'm not 着急，我不着急。I'm just excited. Yeah, like this is like the way you think. Well, you think I speak really fast, right? But that's actually my normal speed. I was trying to like slow down because I get this feedback every single day. I was like, okay, I can slow down for a little bit. Yeah, just follow me and then yes, 加入粉丝团. Thank you so much. 是的，谢谢小白，谢谢 Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys realize that Wang Dongwei isn't here tonight? What's happening? What's happening to him? I kind of miss him. Yeah, workaholic. No, it's not that hard. 你怎么和我一个同事特别像 Really? 你今天是第2个人说我跟谁长得很像了哈。I'm adapted to your speed. Exactly. You'll get used to it for sure. Yeah. 在梦里找找 Okay. Yeah, join the fan group. 晚上 Oh, sorry. Hey, 大可 I know, you're so funny. Because I'm not wearing my glasses, alright? And then 大可 is like, oh, 你都快隔着屏幕听到了 Sorry about that. I'm in Nanjing right now. I'm gonna go back to Shanghai tomorrow. Yeah. Probably like I'll be pretty busy tomorrow. I don't think I have enough time to get like my manicure, but then I'll definitely do that. And then my hair. I like my hair, but it's a bit too long. I need to like trim it for a little bit. Excellent lady, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll connect with you guys in a little bit. In 3 more minutes, we'll connect, okay? We can connect, we can talk directly. Yeah, I usually allow people to connect with me at night. But you're doing lunchtime, and the reason why I don't want to connect is because you guys are having lunch, and I want you guys to enjoy lunch. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining the fan group. Thank you, 久别. Thank you. I don't know why. When I see your name, I feel kind of sad. 久别. I think 我希望我们不要别. Always stay together, you know. 我是一个特别怕分别的人. Yeah, I don't I don't like saying goodbye to friends. I don't. Thank you. 欢迎大家，谢谢大家 follow 我。And if you guys have any question, feel free to type down below. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you guys may have. And in a little bit, we're going to connect with people and we can start talking together. Usually, I start from 7:50 and then at night, I end at like 10-ish. Yeah. I'm not working for any specific company, so I'm not your colleague for sure. 我肯定不是你的同事，因为 I'm not working for any company. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Thank you for reminding me. 我妈妈也总是会提醒我喝水。I'm pretty talkative. 其实我讲话不累，我觉得跟大家聊天我很开心。开心怎么会累呢？开心就不累。Okay. I start my live stream at around 7:50 at night, and then during lunchtime it's 12:12 12:12和7:50. Oh yeah. If you want to improve your English though, you have to like speak as much as you can for sure. 3 years. If you put a lot of if you dedicate and devote a lot of energy in learning every single day, practice consistently, 3 years will definitely help you speak very fluently for sure. 看你多努力，3年肯定 OK. It won't take that long. How old are you? Okay, I get this question so often. 你觉得我多大？掐死你的温柔。你可以猜一下。我觉得大家真的很有趣。You guys are super funny. Like every day, 每天都有人问我 how old I am. Yeah, I did study abroad for a long time. Yo-Yo said I'm 18. Okay, if you say I'm 18, I'm 18. If you say I'm 25, I'm 25. If you say I'm like over, I don't know, 70, I'm 75. Okay. 20 years old. No, I graduated from like university already, right? If you graduate from your undergrad, you're probably like 21. If you do your master's, obviously you're older than that. Yeah. 去国外3年 No, I stayed abroad for around like 10 years. Yeah. 10个小时 that's crazy. 10 hours, that's kind of crazy. Over 100 years old. Wow. I'm really mature, huh? 在大家面前呢是一个非常成熟的女性，100岁。No. You still have to learn English yourself, right? 3 hours? 3 hours a day is a long time. If you can actually do that every single day, you will be able to achieve the kind of level that you want, for sure. Because English isn't that hard. 我的课你基本上一天可能破个1到2个小时，3到6个月就可以聊天了。With a scenario that you're actually familiar with. The other day I was teaching you guys how to say hi to your old friend, right? How to catch up with your old friend. Long time no see. Do you guys remember? Let's grab coffee, right? 这些都是你立刻可以讲起来的东西啊，这些又不需要花你很长时间。But then you have to practice. Like an hour would be like a good time. An hour, 2 hours if you do have a lot of time, yeah, to do that. Consistency is very important. Yeah, you can't be like, oh my god, I'm gonna study for 5 hours today, and then the next day you're like, oh, okay, I'm tired. 不要让自己电力一下用光。So that's why I want to create a group. 因为你看到大家在学的時候，你會有一點 peer pressure. If you get peer pressure, and then you'll be like, I feel more motivated to learn, right? How have you been exactly? The more you remember, right? Yeah. Your nails are beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, but it's like very long. 它太长了. Yeah, I like pink. I like baby pink. Yeah. $2 exactly, right? You will never be able to forget like $2 and then, these kind of things. Quite important. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I can start connecting with people now. We can talk for half an hour and then, yeah. Again, if you guys have more questions, so you can type down below and then we can chat together. If you guys want, I can give you guys some tests. I can test you guys with my IELTS questions. 我可以测大家用我的雅思问题 So it can be pretty challenging, okay? For all the people, 大家有没有想挑战雅思问题的上麦好不好？今天我给大家任务就是挑战雅思问题 OK? 今天我给大家任務，所有人上麥。I'm gonna say hi to you guys for sure, but also 挑戰雅思問題，在房外的朋友，在房內的朋友，我現在給大家機會來測雅思考試了。OK, alright. Alrighty. Again, remember to follow us. And if you are ready for the test, and if you're ready for the challenge, 可以上麦。如果你有勇气的话，就可以上麦哦。Because the question that I choose are actually not that easy. 什么时候可以不呼吸的 ？You have to breathe every single day, okay? 汉语回答不可以 You have to use English. See, right now I'm giving you guys a chance to practice, right? Practice makes perfect. 衬衫我忘了千把块钱吧 Ralph Lauren. If you're interested, you can buy Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren 没有给我钱哈Hey, 哇哈哈 Yeah, if you're interested, test like IELTS, test your IELTS speaking score, just comment down below. Yeah. 大家连麦，踊跃连麦，来跟大家连麦一下。我觉得周五的晚上 ，cause it's like Valentine's Day, right? 我们可以 I don't know 讲一些 relationship 相关的话题 ，right? Because it's a Valentine's Day, Chinese 七夕 ，right? 衬衫的价格9磅。Welcome， 大家可以给老师点点关注，点点赞，好不好？所有上麦的同学，可不可以给老师一个粉丝灯牌呢？OK， 好，我准备开始连啦，我看看有谁比较勇敢一些。Yeah， I'll be a rose day. What do you mean rose day? Okay, no problem. 勇敢上麦哈，勇敢上麦。所有在房外的同学现在可以上麦哈，机会来了。来 ，Let's talk together. I'm gonna say hi to everyone first, and then one at a time. Oh, you're very noisy. Welcome. Hello, Faye. Hello. And then hello, Zhao. I'm gonna talk to you first, okay? Hello, Zhao. Welcome.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I hear you.
Perfect. Let's get started, okay? I think I'm seeing you for the first time. Are you ready for the challenge? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Perfect. Alrighty. So I think you can probably speak great English. Now I want to ask you a question related to sports, okay? So in IELTS, the part 2, part 3 questions are kind of related. The question in part 2 is about a popular place for sports you've been to, okay? Now my question is it necessary to build public sport spaces?
Sorry,
Okay, ask me easier question. Do young people like to do sports?
Yes, young people like do sports.
Why? Keep talking. Zhao, keep talking. Why do they enjoy doing sports?
It's just like my children. Her like cycling. And I like cycling too. I like the freedom, the feeling of freedom when I cycling on the road. And I also like long distance running. But now I'm cycling very much and didn't have time to long distance running.
I see what you're talking about. Good thing is you're not taking the IELTS test. If you take the IELTS test in this part, you have to talk about people. You don't just talk about your personal example. But I kind of know what you're talking about, right? So there are a lot of things that actually we can say. 大家所有在评论区的各位，你们说一说为什么年轻人喜欢 do sports 呢？ What do you guys think? Can you guys tell me why? This is actually a very typical IELTS question because they ask you things related to sports very, very often. 大家觉得为什么年轻人会喜欢做运动呢？ Why? What could be some of the reasons? Can you guys tell me? Can you guys type your answer down below? Yes, you can stay healthy, right? 其实呢，任何时候我们讲到 healthy, stay healthy, there are two things we can say. Physical health and mental health, 对不对？运动的时候，大家会不会分泌多巴胺？心情是会更开心的，对不对？赵 I'm not sure if you get that kind of feeling. Do you feel happy when you cycle?
Yes, I feel happy when I cycling.
Exactly. When you go cycling, you definitely feel happy. Yeah. 你看，这个就是会帮你 mental health 变得很好，对不对？ You're happier. And then in terms of physical health, obviously, 比如说你 go to the gym and then you maybe not go to the gym, like play basketball. It helps you keep a good shape, right? And then maybe that's something that's really important to you. 那这样对你的健康也有好处啊，对吧？ It helps with your health, help you keep healthy. That's something that's really important. 我看大家还说什么？ Yeah, 保持头脑清醒，对吧？你可以 exactly, you can relax. A lot of people try to relax using or doing sports. Yeah, 可以放松。Yeah. Yes, 有很好的 shape. Yeah. 哇，你们这两个人哈，感觉脑子里就是三个字哈，找对象哈。Think about something else. Yeah, exactly. Help you lose weight as well. 是不是 That's some of the reasons. You see, there are actually a lot of things you can say. 刚刚照的答案1秒钟变更好怎么办？他其实可以把自己的想法就说是大家都是这么觉得的。Most young people think blah blah blah， 就更加的像是一个 Part 3的题咯，大家能理解吗 ？See, you guys know how to answer IELTS questions now, and obviously 赵需要 improve 的是他的 fluency， 但是我觉得他很勇敢，你是第一个今天答我们雅思问题的同学，老师要给你点个赞。Wonderful job. And I think your kid can also listen and maybe you can talk. 我可以跟你的小朋友聊天。I think it's important for a kid to speak, to listen a lot as well. And thank you so much, Zhao. I want to ask you a second question. Are you ready? Do you want
Yes.
Do you want a second question? Or do you have any question for me? You can ask me. Sorry, I started by challenging you guys. Do you have a question for me?
Oh no, my speaking English is not very well.
No problem, we can all help you out. 你看，这个就是我说的 a supportive community. 你看，你讲完之后，我们一起来帮你加 idea. Okay, now I have a second question for you. Okay, 这个问题有点难，所有直播间各位听好了。哦，王东伟 you're finally here. Oh my god, 王东伟。Do you think local sports teams can help increase community connection? I'm going to repeat the question one more time. Do you think local sports team can help increase community connections?
Community connections. Local team. No, I can't
所有
answer.
在直播间听明白这个这个问题的同学，可不可以告诉我？村 BA， 哎，你听懂题目了，太好了。Local sports team， 你们觉得可以 help increase community connection 吗 ？What do you guys think？ 就是本地的这种运动的团体，可不可以帮助提升我们整个 community 的 connection？ See, I also want to build a community。我跟大家说 community 是什么意思啊 ？community 其实是以人为本的一个概念，它其实是以人组成在一起的这样的一个东西。是的，社区链接，但这个社区主要是人。村 BA 你想的真的很好，对的，非常好。你们觉得有帮助吗？ Do you guys think it's helpful? And why? Do you think it's helpful and why why it's helpful? I want to know.
No, I have no idea.
You have no idea. No problem. 我们看看评论区怎么说的好不好 ？Oh my god， 为什么我直播间的人认知这么高呢？你们太聪明了，你们真的很厉害。Yeah, you guys are amazing. 可以，为什么可以 keep extending your answer. I want to know more specific answers. Thank you so much for the yellow heart. And again, 所有在直播间各位可不可以老师上一个粉丝灯牌啊 ？Thank you so much. Create a lot of social chat. Yeah, it allows you to actually talk with people, right? Because you train together and maybe I don't know. Yeah, train 你们会一起训练啊，那训练的时候 obviously you guys talk, right? That help boost bonds for sure. Strengthen friendship. 如果你们原来就认识的话，你们可能可以一起交朋友。骑行圈跑步团队不就是你当地的一个团队？比如说他刚刚说的村 BA 不是一起打篮球的吗？对吧？Yeah, thank you, 冰之凤 ，thank you so much. Yeah, 当然是可以的，对不对？当然是可以。如果我自己要来打这个题的话 ，obviously it's going to be really helpful. But guys, why? 为什么这么 helpful 呢？除了可以provide us chances to actually socialize with our neighbors and the people in our community， 还有什么呢？People now pay too much attention to earn money， 什么意思啊？这个跟赚钱有什么关系 ？Can you elaborate？ 这个题是稍微有一点点难度的 ，I have to tell you guys. It's definitely harder than the previous question that I asked you. 城市的归属感 Yes, you get a sense of belonging. 不一定是这个城市 but 是这个 community. When we talk about community, it's not about the city because the city is really, really big. However, community might be, not that big. It might be smaller. Not might be. It is definitely smaller than the city, 所以大家知道这个题刚刚 Mori 提了一个很好的建议，就是 actually 可以干嘛？让我们get a better sense of, not really better sense, but we get a sense of belonging. 没有关系 Zhao, no problem. 没关系的。IELTS question can be a bit challenging. 没有关系 I just want to tell you guys, if you encounter some difficulties, everyone here are going to help you out for sure. Yeah. Welcome. 欢迎大家可以给老师继续点点关注，点点赞哈。好 next up we have Faye. Hello. Faye, are you ready?
Hello?
Hey. I think your mic is echoing, but yeah, right now it's better. Are you ready for the challenge?
Yeah.
Perfect. 你也是我们的勇士. You're so brave. All right. I'm going to change to a different topic, okay? So the topic we have is related to Okay, this question is pretty simple. So in part 2, the question is describe a place you visited and enjoyed in the countryside. So obviously the part 3 question are going to be related to that. My question is, this one is kind of hard. What are the consequences of the decrease of population in the countryside? This one's kind of hard.
Oh my god, it's a little bit difficult.
It is quite difficult. 大家可以一起来想一下 what are the consequences of the decrease of population in the countryside? Because urbanization is something that's really happening, right, to the different cities here in China. But then what about the countryside? What are some of the consequences that the population is like declining in the countryside? This one's really hard. 大家觉得呢？大家可以一起贡献想法，让我们 Faye 可以想一下 and we can think about the answer together, right? 这个题稍微有点难，我都觉得有点难的，不知道为什么 Faye 一上来我就要给 Faye 一个大的 challenge. I picked the question randomly, but yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, is IELTS question hard? 你们觉得难吗？ You have to think about the answer like directly. 谢谢志浩 Thank you 志浩。可以翻译一下吗？他就是说，比较偏非城市的地区，它的人口降低有没有什么 consequence 一些后果？大家觉得呢？ Do you guys think there's like some consequences? Of course, right? What are some of the consequences? What do you guys think? Faye, give me one idea. I'm sure you can think about one idea.
Okay, I think one consequence may be and more and more people will flow into cities, and there will be less people staying in the countryside, and our agriculture and other industries may be affected. Yeah.
Okay. 这个我们评论区其实有一个讲的很好，就是 labor。大家有没有觉得你人少了，肯定 labor 就不够多了，对不对？你的工作人就没有那么多了，对吧？然后肯定会有一些 suffer some economic consequences。你可以从这个大点开始慢慢往下讲，对不对？你的 shops 啊什么之类的，会有人买东西吗？都没人了，买个锤子的东西，对吧？是不是？人口那个对吧？然后我们的生产力下降啊，等等等等，对的，包括 employment opportunities, guys， 它的就业率对不对？也会 also get affected, right？是吧？就这样，所以 there are a lot of things you can say. So one thing you can definitely say is, related to economic consequences. There will be a decline in local businesses and services for sure, because there are no more people going to go there. And the agriculture sector is also going to struggle a lot. Agriculture, 农田，对不对？ Because it's a countryside, right? A lot of people are going, who is going to farm the land, right? And obviously, and there are some social and cultural consequences as well. Because usually, people who stayed in the countryside, they're like the aging population who are relatively older, the elderly, right? 如果一个地方只是 elderly people， 是不是会有这样的问题？对不对？ What about the services that, 对吧？那些东西等等的。 那这样子就会有很多的问题，所以其实可以从2个方向来快速去想，一个是经济方面的问题，一个就是 social 和 culture 上面的问题。你们发现了吧？雅思问题其实并不简单 ，because with part 3 question, you actually have to answer the question directly， 立刻回答。You can't just like think about it for a long time. It's basically the first thing in your head, and then start to like say your point and then elaborate it to fully support your answer. So that can be quite challenging for sure. Yes, 是的 public service 啊等等的exactly, yeah, that will give like a government a lot of pressure for sure. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, Faye, thank you so much for answering. I know I gave you a very difficult question and I told you it's easy, but it's not. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Alright,
Thank you. I like you.
I'm gonna give you an easy one. And this is a part 1
Okay.
question. Usually I like to test people their part 3, but this one I'm gonna test you part 1.
Okay.
So I want to ask you a question related to chocolate. Do you like eating chocolate?
Yeah, of course I like chocolate.
Why?
Because I think when if I feel tired and chocolate can make me energetic and also make me feel like happy and also I like sweet things. Chocolates are perfect for me.
Exactly, very good. 所以你有没有发现，当你讲你熟悉的话题的时候，你就觉得有好多东西可以分享，对不对？
对。
所以 that's one thing I want to tell you guys. 为什么对所有的 beginner 来说，其实你要熟悉各种各样的场景很重要，因为这个场景你很熟之后，你就是可以侃侃而谈。There are a lot of things you want to share with people. There are a lot of things you can say. 你能说的就会非常多。巧克力是一个食物相关的话题，很简单，对不对 ？Relatively simple. You know, can talk about how it tastes like and how it makes you feel. You know, it brightens your mood, right? It makes you feel happier and stuff like that. 非常非常好，这个答案是很 OK 的。如果你可以多练一练，你的 fluency 会上去。那就如果你雅思考试能给到 basic fluency， 最起码有个6分。如果是废这样有内容的情况下哈，有 fluency 最起码都是6分的。所以 yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, it's delicious, right? And for me personally, I'll probably say that I really like the texture because it's like silky and smooth. Smooth and silky. 就是它比较那种纵享丝滑的感觉我喜欢它 how it like actually make me feel when I eat it for sure. Thank you, Faye. Great job. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, next up, let's see. Haha. I'm gonna unmute you, haha. Sorry, I'm gonna mute everyone else, okay? Haha, I have one question for you. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. I think, when are you going to take the test? Did you take the test already?
Yeah.
Okay, you took the test. That's perfect. All right. So the part 2 question is about animals, okay? A place where you saw animals. And the part 3 question is, do you think people are more interested in animals now than they were in the past?
Exactly. People now, young people, more like a pet, like a dog or cat, in order to help them to defend the lonely. And maybe it has some emotional valuable. And that's all.
Okay. 宝儿啊，这个不行哈，来，我们一起来头脑风暴一下。你刚刚给了一些好的点 ，Hi girl, welcome back。来，直播间所有人，你们觉得呢？你觉得大家现在 ，Do you think people are more interested in animals？ 现在对动物更感兴趣？就是跟我们像以前比，有更感兴趣吗 ？And why? Can you guys elaborate？ 你们觉得是吗 ？Animals？ 刚刚其实娃哈哈他讲的更多的是一些这个家里会养的一些动物，对不对 ？And there are wild animals as well, right？ 就那些。比较野生的动物 ，right？ 是的，老夫要谈一谈，好，没问题 ，girl， 来 ，girl 上麦，我来给你连麦。宠物是可以用来做例子的 ，you can use pets，right？ 刚刚其实哈哈讲到了一个很好的一个点，就是sentimental value， 对吧？一些情感价值，这个是有的，但以前的话，可能养动物可能是为什么呢？哈哈，如果考试的时候遇到这种题哈，你一定要记得。宝啊，你得给我对比呀！你不给我对比，我让你对比，你又不对比，对不对？ 你为什么不对比呢？我咋知道以前是什么样的，对不对？你不能只跟我说啊，现在它有什么样的什么情感价值，以前就没有了吗？以前的价值是什么呢？对不对？这些你得告诉我吧。我既然都是一个对比题，肯定我是希望你可以用一些对比的词儿，对吧？那你为什么不给？你不给我，为什么能给你分呢？对吧？那为什么能给你高分？对吧？这个事情是重要的啊。来，我们 girl try 一下 this one. Thank you, 哈哈 great job. 但我觉得你很勇敢，所以 I like that. Very good. Girl, like give this one a try. Do you think people are more interested in animals now than they were in the past?
I don't think so. I think because in the past there are a lot of pet animals in the house. But of course the function of it is different than now. In the past, they keep animals because they just want to keep their house to stay safe. But nowadays, more and more people, they keep the pets just want to, because sometimes they feel the emotional very lonely. They thought that even to raise children is much cheaper, it's much more richer. They may spend very, very expensive than just keeping a pet. So this is different. But the animal, I think the amount of the animal is not so many as before.
好 ，girl 你这个题回答还是挺有意思的。我刚刚看到了一个 comment section， 辅助人类，梅花鹿你说的很好。就是我觉得在以前确实很多动物，比如说I don't know。那个什么呢？马，比如说马 horses， right？ 他们主要是为了 transport 用，对不对？这种他们就是用处比较多一些 ，right？ 是不是这个样子？那可是现在呢？可是我们会把它当成，就像哈哈刚刚说的，是一种对情感的慰藉。这种是 something that we can definitely talk about. Girl 是领导是吧？领导语气，这个语气很领导。是的啊，girl 有非常 interesting accent，but yeah, it's no problem at all. Can understand him perfectly, right? 就是以前我觉得更多的是用来当那个 transportation 的一种那个途径的感觉，现在我们会 actually take care of the animals， 因为我们从它那看到一个情感价值。然后我觉得现在呢，其实我们确实会更感兴趣动物，或者会更加 pay attention to them， 其实是因为我们对动物的 awareness 更多了，对吧？我们知道这跟环境会有点关系了 ，right？ Raise awareness。所以以前的话，可能我们就是使用它，就像他刚刚那个朋友讲的，它是辅助的一个东西啊。动物当然不是东西了，对的。That's something that we can say。这个问题是有一点点难的。I know 哈哈tested got like IELTS test before, so that's why I kind of want to ask him this question. And I was discussing this question with my students as well. You know， 就像大家讲有情感价值。然后还有一些就比如说现在 people's awareness 对吧？是更加强一点的，就是大家会更注重，不仅是家里的动物，还有野生动物，大家会 pay attention to that。但以前的话，我觉得这种好像没有那么多，大家可能就想着 survival issues， 以前可能都不是很 wealthy 的情况下 ，that's something that we can also talk about。经济越来越好，以前动物还可能爱吃，是啊，是的呀。Economic like development 也是有的，empathy 是的，一念没错，对动物的认知更高了，对的，是的，就是因为你的 awareness 更高了，对，是这样子的。所以 I think this one is quite tricky， 这个也会是属于那种 part 3， 哪怕他问你 part 3放在比较后面的问题，this one's a bit challenging. Thank you, girl. Yeah.Low cost， 然后 girl 刚刚讲养小孩比养动物贵，你养便宜是吗？我其实不是很
贵
这个点
expensive.
To have a pet? No, I think having a baby is very more expensive for sure.
Yes.
Because babies need to go to school, but kids, but pets they don't have to go to school. 当然了，也有 pets 去学校的哈，所以。
Yeah, and when they grow up, you will have a lot of side effects to keep children. But if you keep a pet, no side effect, just emotional enrichment.
But we're talking about animals in this case. Thank you for the input. 谢谢. Nice talking to you. All right, I have one question for 久别. Hi, 久别. Welcome.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, hello. Are you ready for the challenge?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question related to traveling. Ready. Okay. Is it important to take photos while traveling? This one's relatively easier.
take photos.
Is it important to take photos while traveling?
Yes, I usually travel.
No, is it important to take photos while traveling?
Take photos. Oh, I know. It's important.
Keep going.
I think it's important. I usually travel, and in my I take photos, in my travel. Is becomes travel. Take photos in your travel. Called stay memories. I'm no question.
好 ，no problem at all. Nice try. 这个问题大家应该听懂了哈，就是旅行的时候拍照重要吗？大家觉得呢？觉得重要的敲1，觉得不重要的敲2，觉得 depends 的敲3。重要敲1，不重要敲2 ，depends 敲3。这个题的答案就3种，对不对？重要不重要 depends， right？ 重要敲1，不重要敲2 ，depends 敲3。好，肯定有人觉得重要，有人觉得不重要，对吧？我觉得就要看一个度，对不对？If you spend too much time just taking the photo and ignore all the views， 那这个就不好。但是 most of the time， 大多数人会打1，什么原因？是因为绝对可以干嘛？Preserve memories, right? Preserving memory is definitely something you can like say. And then 你就可以给一些具体的例子，比如说当人们去 look back 的时候，他可能如果他心情不好，可能会 cheer them up， 对吧？或者是就是帮他们记忆好这个 beautiful memory 嘛，对吧？他可以看到当时发生了一些什么东西，对吧？
Yeah.
然后如果是花太多时间去 take photo, only focus on taking photos, then it can be problematic. 因为你没有办法去好好欣赏这个景色了 ，so that's something you can say. Okay, thank you for trying, 久别 good job. 没关系，虽然你现在讲的会有一点磕磕巴巴，你有点不懂这个问题，没事儿 ，keep coming back, we can practice together, no problem at all. Good job. 我觉得所有勇敢的人，你们都今天做到了一点，you guys are very brave and you're trying. That's really important. Thank you. 谢谢，我们最后一个同学今天上麦啊，最后一个同学，然后 I'm gonna say hi to those who also wanted to come. 杨枝甘露 you can come back tomorrow and Willer, yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. 因为我10点多要下麦。I just like people taking photos everywhere. Yeah, 有这样的情况，有的人会太只是注重为take pictures for Instagram or for WeChat moment, right? To post things on the internet. 就是很多人只是为了发这个图片，不是为了欣赏，他会 neglect the views, right? 这样是不好的，对吧？ That's something that you can say. 这是考试题哈，所以大家不用特别纠结这个题，这只是考试的题目，大家的想法只要你能支持就 OK. No problem at all. Hey Pong.
Hey, teacher Gloria.
Hey, welcome. Now, I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
The question is related to buying a house, 买房。Why is it so expensive to buy a house or an apartment now?
I remember my professor taught me this question before when I was in class, and he said last generation, and also last generation, like his grandfather, when at that era, buying a house is really cheap, like related to your salary. That's the rate of your salary, and buying a house is lower, really low than buying a house now. So I think maybe it's a scam by the government. They want to limit your freedom, and just want you to stay in this particular area, and make your child obey the laws and go to a school, something like that. For me, I don't want to buy a house at all. I like taking adventures, and especially when I earn some money, I will definitely buy a car and drive around North America, something like that. Yeah.
I see. You have a very interesting point of view. What about you guys? 大家觉得呢？为什么 houseway so expensive? 我们讲简单一点呢，思考的简单一点，为什么房子有的时候会贵？我跟你们说，现在美国或者加拿大的房子其实涨得也挺高的，就是很多加拿大的年轻人 they still live with their parents, in their basement. So, why do you think that is? 其实我们从供需关系来讲，就是考试的时候不需要想那么多。其实你可以直接回答，就比如说limited supply，因为供需关系嘛，对吧？供不够，那就是资源有限的时候它就会贵。因为尤其是 living in downtown， 为什么会贵？其实是因为地不够，对吧？是因为那个 land use 的一个 regulation 啊 whatever 的，对吧？然后还有就是就是我刚刚讲的，就是 supply 不够，但是 demand 却很高。These are some things that you can say. 然后 again, another thing, maybe you can say things related to soaring cost, like construction cost. That's something that you can say. 就是各种各样的角度可以去分析啊，不会那么难。OK， 不用想特别特别多。哦，OK，yeah，就是有的词儿不能乱说哈。Anyway， 照做。OK， 好 ，Thank you so much for answering all the questions. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. OK, thank you and bye for now. Thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow.